What's up, everybody? CTTV, Mr. Platano Man here, Platano Games, and we're gonna be talking the future of NBA Live. Now, I wanted to make this video to kind of update everybody on what we know and what we don't know. Now, first and foremost, we do know that EA is developing a brand new basketball game for consoles. They haven't confirmed whether that would be a new NBA Live or a new franchise altogether. I'm guessing they're going to stick with the NBA Live title simply because it still has a strong brand on mobile devices. But that was last June as well as September. We started getting reports directly from an EA representative. I'm not sure if it was the CEO of the company, but he did confirm that they are developing a brand new console NBA game for essentially next generation platforms. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, what other details we have on it? Absolutely none. But there are some clues to a couple things. For example, they did say that they want to multiply their sports games, their sports titles. So they're going to go into some arcade games, some college games. We know that basketball, NCAA, is going to be a huge thing once they roll that out. And in order for them to do that, there needs to be a Big Brother game in NBA Live. That's how they used to develop the games back in the day. Madden and NCAA football, as well as NCAA basketball and NBA Live, were very strongly connected in terms of development cycles, development teams, gameplay, all of that stuff. So it would be in their best interest to make sure that they have NBA Live out so that they could strongly support the college version and have them be able to be cross-compatible with the draft classes and so forth. That being said, we're going to have to wait to hear any news. I'm hoping that it's for this year. I want NBA Live 23. I don't want to have to wait another year for a new NBA Live game. So I'm hoping it's going to happen this year. I'm playing as the Celtics, by the way. I just usually turn off all the icons. This is how I love to play the game. It's on the hardest difficulty right now, and I do update the rosters myself to the best of my ability. So, the next conference call for EA is May 11th, 2022. They usually use these conference calls to discuss upcoming projects, answer questions. So maybe, just maybe, around that time, we'll get some information. And if not, we'll get at least a little bit more clarity on what they meant by a new game is being developed. Also, that's going to be during the NBA playoff season, which I personally think the best time to announce a new basketball game is during the conference finals or during the NBA finals. It would be very much so worth it for EA to make sure they have some kind of trailer for the game. Oh my God. During the NBA finals, especially with their partnership with ESPN, if they could get a really nice trailer ready, then they could shock the world and have people's jaws on the floor. Imagine the trailer starting with EA Sports is in the game. And then like, oh my God, I'm so excited at the possibility. I know it's coming, man. And as you can see, this game still holds up pretty well. I still enjoy it more than 2K, even though 2K on next gen has taken big strides on improving. I still enjoy this game more than 2K, without question. I feel like it's more responsive, I have more control. The atmosphere, the momentum of the players is more realistic. There's just so much stuff, especially the way the AI plays. and the difficulties and so forth. Now, all that being said, EA has already announced that there's not going to be an EA Play this year, and at first I was a little disappointed, but it made sense because last year and pretty much every year, excuse me, there's always a fan base that gets disappointed because the game that they're looking forward to the most doesn't have enough information for it. I remember when people were waiting for NBA Live, we got nothing on NBA Live. And there was one year that it seems like the main focus was FIFA and Madden. And then last year, the debacle with Battlefield 2042 being that that was one of the main games that was showcased, and the launch of that game was not best. It only makes sense that they would do this. And another reason is that they're not pleasing their fan base. They just always out here teasing, and now the season is coming up for new games. I can't believe it. Hope they concentrate something inside their brain. Jason Tatum going off, so is it Jaylen Brown. I really want to play this game. Play it now. It got the crown. Yeah, it always the best. And you know what, man? You could always feel it in your chest. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm always trying to run around thinking that I'm stressed, but I don't even know what. Alright, I'm sorry. Every time I hear B, I just gotta start freestyling. Woo! Come on! Ah! Alright, listen. I'm playing with my PlayStation 5 remote. I was shocked that I made some threes earlier. For some reason, I can't get the timing down on my PlayStation 5 remote. So usually when I play NBA Live, excuse me, it's actually one of the last games that I still play on my PlayStation 4 remote. It used to be NBA Live and Warzone, but I got adjusted to playing Warzone with the PlayStation 5 remote. So now it's only NBA Live that I have to connect my PlayStation 4 remote for, but I don't have it with me, so I had to play with this. I think I would have made that three if I had it with me, to be honest. But again, back on topic, man. NBA Live is coming. Will it still be called NBA Live? I don't know. What are some other possible names for the game? I don't know. I'm trying to like concept. I'm always concepting. I think of NBA Elite, but that didn't turn out so good last time. Maybe NBA Live is best. I don't know. The NBA Live Street brand is still strong and resonates to a lot of people. But I think that should be a sub-game within NBA Live. They could utilize the ESPN title of it all and just call it ESPN NBA Basketball by EA Sports or something. Like, picture ESPN NBA. ESPN NBA 22. ESPN NBA 23. ESPN NBA 25. Or ESPN NBA Live. Or NBA Live on ESPN 23. Something to that effect, man. If y'all still want to hear the NBA Live title being used, let me know in the comments. As far as cover stars, there was rumors they wanted Zion for NBA Live 21 or 20, I believe. Then they wanted Luka Doncic, and they had a contract with him which they had to let go because they didn't release anything. And he was actually the cover star of their mobile game. So that doesn't leave too much people as who should be the cover star for the game. NBA Live usually goes for a star that's rising. Since NBA Live returned, we had Kyrie Irving in the cover. We had Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook. And then with 18, we had, I want to say James Harden. Yeah. And then with 19, we had Joel Embiid. Now, there's a funny little streak going on. Most of the Um, oh, most of the cover stars end up winning MVP. So that's pretty interesting, with the exception of Dame Lillard and Kyrie Irving. But I wouldn't rule it out as a possibility in Damian Lillard's future. That being said, there's only two legitimate options for the cover star of NBA Live 23. Maybe three legitimate cover stars. Let's say it's NBA Live 23. We don't even know that. But the only legitimate cover stars for NBA Live are as follows. All right, let's up it. There is 4. And I'm going to rank them in the ones that I think it should be. LeBron at 4, because LeBron is the fucking GOAT. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. If you think LeBron is not the GOAT, wake up and smell the coffee. Because he be going off. Yeah, call him Mr. Softy. When he go in... Nah, anyways. But seriously, LeBron, number 4. I say number 4 because LeBron gets the most attention every year. Picture a new NBA Live game with LeBron on the cover, especially if he has a new jersey on. That'll look crazy and powerful and make a statement. Now, you also have, at number 3, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is always going to be an interesting, dynamic player that can win a title any given year, depending on if he's healthy. So, Kevin Durant in his Brooklyn uniform will look really special. We've had covers with Kevin Durant in OKC for NBA Elite, which was canceled, and as well as NBA Live 15. But imagine him in his Brooklyn uniform. That would look dynamic. Number 2, Ja Morant. And that would tie into the way they usually pick cover stars. And that is trying to pick somebody exciting. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ja Morant is the cover star of 2K23. But the number 1 damn near obvious option of who should be a cover star for NBA Live 23 is my man, Jason Tatum. Imagine going to the store and you see a cover with Jason Tatum. I think it would look so special. I think it would look dynamic. I think it would look powerful, make a statement. But in saying that, I got another idea of somebody that could be a cover star, especially after the season he's been having. And that is none other than DeMar DeRozan. But forget about DeMar. The Bulls haven't had success like they have had this year since the D-Rose era. Whereas the Celtics have been successful for the last 7 years. So Jason Tatum, let's make Jason Tatum the cover star. No ifs or buts. And as far as features go, now we're going to talk about the Frostbite engine. NBA Live has never used the Frostbite engine. And it took a while for all of EA's library to switch over to the Frostbite engine. The latest game to do so, I believe, was UFC and NHL. Even though I think UFC 4 still uses the Ignite engine. I could be wrong. But I do know that NHL finally made the switch to Frostbite. And although there's always reports from the industry that the Frostbite engine is a disaster, there's many things that the Frostbite engine clearly does well. One is the ability to implement cutscenes, like the ones you find in um, Madden's story modes over the last couple years. But the most important thing that the Frostbite engine is able to do is have a slick, responsive menu system. And if you look at the way Madden is set up with the community downloads, as well as the Ultimate Team and so forth, I'm gonna make this take a little longer so I can finish what I have to say. I don't know if they're gonna get the pass off. Damn. Oh look, he grew his hair back. So yeah, with the Frostbite engine, man, you have an opportunity to have the community downloads, which people can share their rosters. You can have the connected franchise mode. You can have a bunch of stuff in a real slick design. But yeah, man, I wasn't gonna play too long and I wasn't gonna talk too long. I just wanted to give you guys everything there is to know about NBA Live 23, if that's what it's gonna be called. I'm hoping to God that the game is released. And in honor of me wanting Jason Tatum as the cover star, we're gonna quickly put him back in the game and see if we can hit a 3 with him. Until we can, I'm not gonna take this video down. I'm not gonna end the video. It should happen soon though, even if I'm not using the right remote. Jason Tatum is elite. Elite. And God knows how much better he's gotten this season. I really wish Kobe Bryant was still alive so he could see the way Jason Tatum plays. Woo! I swore that was a late release. I kind of held on to it a little bit too long, but I guess it was perfect. And that's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for watching. Click on one of these videos. I usually live stream NBA Live as much as I can, and I'm definitely going to be upping it with the playoffs coming up, or playoffs starting. And when I get a chance, I do these uploads that are not the live streams, so you guys can see the game in all its 4K glory. Oh man, whoa, we gotta see that real quick. My man took a hard fall. I've seen a bunch of falls in this game, I swear. Sometimes you play this game and you still see something new. I know you're not gonna believe that, but I never seen them slip like that, bro. And I have a theory to why it's happening. why you kind of see new animations that you've never seen before. And my theory is, this shit is crazy. He was that slide. Yo, that thing is so funny, bro. And then he checked on the cameraman. Yo, I'm weak, bro. So my theory is, right? Every time you turn on NBA Live, it says updating game, even though there hasn't been an official update in years. When NBA Live 14 was introduced, they introduced this thing, the synergy, that it was synced basically. So whenever there's a roster change in real life, a team plays different, the game syncs. And with that, oh my God, they had a feature essentially that allowed them to tweak the balance of the game without having to release a patch. And that's how they update the weekly challenges, Ultimate Team, and so forth without a patch. It's a feature they've had since NBA Live 14. That being said, it is my belief that the way this feature works is whatever build they have in their offices of NBA Live, the game is able to sync with that build and update for everybody using the network. And there's been a bunch of evidence to this over the years. I never talk about it too much because everybody nowadays believes that everything is revealed, every developer's secret. It's just like I never talk too much about, there's a glitch that was in since NBA Live 14 that you could kind of make the opponent miss a free throw. And they kind of fixed it a little bit with NBA Live 19, but it still kind of happens. Oh my God. All right, that's it. I'm never using my PS4 remote again. It seems like I finally got the timing down with the PlayStation 5 remote. But that could be on my TV. On a different TV, it might not be so. So that being said, I've seen them update the game. I've seen new animations implemented. I've seen the pacing of the game implemented without a patch because of the way the game updates when you first turn on the game. I wish there was an EA developer that could confirm this. That being said, sometimes I theorize that the reason I'm seeing brand new animations for NBA Live is because those are animations that are being implemented into the new NBA Live game that they're working on. When they were working on NBA Live 20 and so forth, and NBA Live 17. And what that would mean is that animations like that are being uploaded to the system that NBA Live 19 retrieves its data for. It doesn't mean that it would look exactly the same on an NBA Live 23. It would just mean that NBA Live 19, NBA Live 18, 23, they all access the same server. They all access the same data at the EA labs. So, like the animation where he just slipped and fell, I never saw it before. I'm sure someone has. But there's been some dunk animations that I've never seen before. Some people share stuff all the time on Reddit that we never seen before. I never seen that out of bounds interaction. I've seen like every single one, and I swear I've never seen that one. And this game released almost 4 years ago. And there was some animations that clearly, I know for a fact, I've never seen. But some of them, it might just be that I didn't come across it. But some of them, it's almost obvious that they're brand new. So my guess is that those are animations that are being implemented into their servers. And they probably don't even realize that it's still being added to NBA Live 19. They're working on the next NBA Live. Oh! Peyton Pritchard. I'm not good with reading. Pritchard. There you go, Pritchard. So, look, I'm ending on a 3 anyways. But yeah, that's my theory for that. That they are working on the game, and it will be coming out. Who knows who's going to be the developers, because they've shifted a lot of the developers all over the place. But I just hope that it has the same amount of features and legacy features as Madden NFL 22. Which means crossplay, community downloads, legendary players, ultimate team, face of the franchise. Instead of the yard, give us the street, NBA Street. I need it all. And as you can see from this 4-year-old game that still looks incredible, there is a lot of potential. NBA Live, the only NBA Live that was essentially a failure since 2013 was NBA Live 14. NBA Live 14 was not what people expected on next-gen consoles. NBA Live 15 was. NBA Live 16 up the game. NBA Live 18 up the game. NBA Live 19 with the real player motion upped the game. The one upped the game. NBA Live was getting better for years and years. So I know it could do it again. I'm looking forward to it. Damn, I just looked at the score, 34 to 52. Maybe I just play better when I'm talking. Or maybe this is how the Celtics are going to take care of the Bulls in the playoffs if they meet. Either way, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Click on one of those videos if you want to see a 4K gameplay clip with the updated rosters. And subscribe to look out for my NBA live streams. I'm also uploading classic NBA games, as you can see, as one of the related ones, NBA 09, NBA 2002. I have it all. I have it all. And it's not no emulators or ROMs. It's real games. Thanks for watching, man. Peace.